me the oral aba. But now the oral is leaving a certain testimony in name and in color, in stature. But when it comes to the practicality of the oral, if you are not oral, no, the people are marking the script. Obebano can say, you have taught the whole country as a political party, and you share in the concerns of the electorates. So there are some of the regions which are very unmotorable.
Ebusiafo ye mamo akwaba eba kasafie ene no ye beka amanyosem ye nsensema ekokoso ewo Ghana amanyosem mu nene ye bebubu ye bebie ebi eni so na ye di ho nkomo utimi hu say parties are eba any parties o mukonyina no they all go on 2 terms, which is the 8 years no obi antra enko 3 term. Is there something that they are not doing right? And as you said, their governance, it's not actually helping, or it's not actually letting people or the voters, I'm sure Ghana for voting parties, they are not actually pushing the agenda they want to push to people for people to vote for them for 13. And then I have a guest here who is a renowned broadcast journalist. Alexandra Nanadogbe. You can also call him Nanadogbe. He is the host for Yepe Hunu show on Ahoto FM. So, Nana, memo wakwaba.
Abapa, it is saying.
Nyami adumo.
Nyami achembe.
Yede radia say. Inti nana yemfe. Parties are amabenyi nano. Obi aba 2 years, 2 terms no moko. Yehu party watra ako 3 term da. Is there something that is not they are not doing right? And also say heading.
All right, my main no say I feel so minda ahwefo nyina ase san say enkomo we enkomo a eho ehia ye papa na ndi kan no my main ka say ade bia o memo yemfa Ghana ye bia no efa manyosem mu Ghana also na say obenu kokwa e manyosem say wo sorry na obefa ka e de akwadwuma manyosem say wo kopie mu awa yare sabia na say wo kopia pomodin papa e manyosem. Se engumesua mpo ene bia de obako school ana wankasa kra no okokope engumesua echiri kwanya eno so ayamanyosem enti ubehu se the entire life of every Ghanaian is hinges on politics. No busa won so busa very fantastic question na minim se ebebie nsem mani ama obi a oti o hwe bia no benya na ho ntiase no woni senti ne se Ghana efimra ye ba multi-party democracy. That is after post-colonial and as a military rule. Edim Finchia Bese Edunua over 20 years plus and above 30 years a year koyenim. Ultimos nema bebrian assessa in relation to our body politicking. Na Ghana currently ye party democracy ye war many political parties. If you go to the Electoral Commission, Nasa will share said the registration of political parties etia. If you take the 2 major political parties, which is the NDC and the NPP, we have minor, but we have minor political parties. Aside these 2 major political parties are arguably electoral contest biaba or money who say one more strohonomo. You can talk about the NDC, you talk about the NPP. Then we have others like the APC, UFP, UPP, PNC, CPP, and the likes. Recently, Krano, Yasanswenya or Rakosia Daodeke with union government. Yasanso Ewo Ghana Union Movement, which is GUM. Womunino, a multi-party system, no, and a democracy, any political life or journey as a country, no, Now, let's come to your question. The question is, a baby bedu, say between even the NDC and the NPP, aside the 2 tenure, which is 4 years, 8 years, party bibe team across the carpet, ako a 3rd term, I 12 years and the answer is yes.
Okay, say yes, sir. How?
Yes, with a reason. Okay. Yes, Nise. I think over the years, Emra yeba democratic dispensation or democratic rule. Almost all the political parties womedi omanfo na from electorate no womedi omohwamo enti it is out of sa disappointment ana ehwamodie no ena akoba se enka emi se 92 yeto aba emma yebenya a certain president yebenya a certain political party called the NDC omunya 2 terms from 92 96 96 to 2000 from 2000 to 2004 from 2004 to 2008 from 2008 to 2012 from 2012 to 2016 from 2016 to 2020 from 2020 to 2024. Now, if you look at the leak of electoral fortunes, these major political parties, one more enya in the history of this country, say if any of them had done something exceptional in relating to say the very message that they campaigns on, party biya beto aba, party no what or can I say party manifesto, party biya beto aba, or electoral promises or electoral pledge. If these major political parties are arguably Ghana, womenya the lion's share or the fair share of our body politicking, of our mainstream governance, and come to 2 omunime year, Ghanaians are not that gullible. Ghanaians are not so difficult. Say ubana uye dia one more pair, 1 month 2 hours. But the reason why these 2 major parties, the NDC and the NPP, are different political tradition, different political ideology, different political philosophy. Wamuntimi en crossing kunya term no. It's about omwankasa any womu shamudi omudi the electorate no mo for no. Enunti eno muntimi ko term. Ebini say ya omaimu ene ye wo NPP before 2016. Before 2016, na NPP amanyosem and amanyokom and power to me na womu edi biache. Ito mo fa kwan bia so ma Ghana fo nyina nya odo enya rehemu se enam se NPP as a political party kufuo de omo koye ekosiye in 2008 2009 yesue the late president John Evans Fifi Mills edi wie ye no just omo wie omo 8 years omo koye no achenti no akombesua bibi. Of course the NPP ansa na omo beba de so in 2016 came up with several promises. Let me abobo bebre. Ba kon yesi 1 district 1 dam, a teacher for issue. As in to a Ghana for a adiesa, womo bodompim, was some lorries terminals, or munye a cars and fan comofie, and concorda in share, and madichinia, almost some comedium issues about transportation, our transport sector, omo kanya campo can say $2 million sky train, omo ba Ghana ha, ibenya won crime. Enti anka Ghana afi nsuo to bia nso ayeka nsu yiri ho asem anka nsuo to ye ya kwantempo ahodo so enyi anka omanfo mo bopon adwuma se ene ati ayeka se kra no dodo na ko mefa wiem ena o makọ won mo fi ya na so mo free bia mo free bae enu ntini se wo campaign na o kan we ma ne to obi a ono free se da bi opomani mpuntuo opomani nkoso. This is a very brilliant idea. This is a pledge ususu says we took one crack amanonimpo penya wako hu bi wo Germany wako hu bi wo ebia Finland Denmark Switzerland UK America France no ma say nipa no so you be all that exposure na say what turn such a very lively mouth-watering political campaign promise obeto. But busa won say these people be called politicians womo fa kwan we nyina so mo no ye de no mo gitumi ni wia no machre many timemufo ne say ne omo kan ye no anu e de bobosua no enye sa no na editua they come with the intention so baba be de ye ba omo ba no masesa omo ho na the very thing na enam so ma and obi e wo kra bi ase a ne kwan bi a na nye na asuo tutu obi wo kra bi ase a onye nsuo nom obi wo kra bi ase a ne ba enya a first class school bi enko no ogina so to aba ma no omo ba no ma ba sesa no akwaba NDC for so ba you this particular trend and internet ya electorate ne say if per constitutional provision that is in our 1992 constitution and the directive principles of state policy niema hudu bi ese oman bia no obobre ne kanko nina is enshrined the constitution ankasa the maye in these terms in office say oba na udi nkan ba 4 years na de obe no ebe so manfo enu a ni ama another 4 years into 2 terms no udi bomo ye 8 years oba nanka 8 years no ye pe party a obeka say 8 years no why ye juma 8 years no if you want to benchmark our party no ne manifesto promise why be bear even 55 to 60%. Ghana for it for abano. I am mom 4 years, mom 8 years no. The same Ghanaians ebeto at almost so. But we are in this country, they may ban some of the when we see. Before NPP, on their last administration, they tried. Some come be breaking this cycle, be breaking this the monopoly and of a party being in power for 2 terms. Now come up 3 terms. Even with incumbency advantage, but me and defy all odds and cross over and konya 3 terms. And if you ask me, the question is yes, and the how. And it's a kopim samreno politically. Amanyofo best san omusu omobain. And they begin to take the ordinary people, the masses, the so-called electorate, some of them serious. And if the electorate also are holding them to their ways, and they do what is favoring the electorate, I bet you that next time you be share okasefi ayen kan same way, ebeka sampade ebeka ye no. Some way somehow, influencing the judgment and the political interest of these parties, and the party bitimi abeko bese the 3rd term. Until then, let's not be deceived. Ghanaians are politically awakened.
Yo, Nana Midase. This is Kasafiesu in and we are discussing about the Ghanaian political phase. We have 2 terms of being in government, but then, like Nana said, say if the political parties who come into power even deliver a 55% to 60% of their manifesto promises, no, I think say on Betimako. Nana, I have another question for you. We have a sitting government now, which is the current government, which is NDC. Do you have hope, say, NDC can go into 3rd term?
So I want to, again, thank you for that. I want to broaden the conversation. Yeah. Na mempese ebi ana maka NDC ne na da achi many opportunity ameka NDC biom. I don't know, let me broaden it. Any party like the NDC in power now, any party like the NDC, I for more hemeno or muntini any party like the NDC ukuta political or party manifesto dia campaign. Ose oba memfa ministers to do asimusane se oba and ministers to do no ofaye and answer wanfa the electorates, the people in the country omo ma mandate the political power no wo air market the scripts ofaye and answer wanfa oma market oba no o shebo se ebi mo di disika e wo menum eti me ba bibi e fe say oral operation recover all loots me the oral no as a system, as a checks and balances, as a stopgap measure to our corrupt practices. As Mbusane say, womo ba ye no, womo edi ora na ba, and I say womo ema ye. Ejuma ora ne be ye no so no. Say womo timi eye, so mo nsusu ntimi nye. The people are marking the script. Ubetimi the oral aba, but now the oral is leaving a certain testimony in name and in color, in stature. But when it comes to the practicality of the oral, if you are not oral no, enye juma. The people are marking the script. Ubebano can say, you have taught the whole country as a political party, and you share in the concerns of the electorates. So there are some of the regions which are very unmotorable. Se Ghana, Sanka, nya time awabapa, Harriet, Pequine, they change the whole country. You go to some of the constituencies, some of the hinterlands, some of the areas. Before I cross it from a certain town to the next town, no, just say what train, maybe they say Pantoon and a canoe. Or your friend overseas constituencies or areas or communities. So there are Ghanaians who are living, not living luxury, but they are living in a mystery where things are very tight relating to their daily lifestyle and economic activities. And on my phone, what more we say, regardless of NDC being in power, regardless of being in power, the omo kind somebody, so many like it happened to the previous administration. Ghanaians once again will tell you that yes, now no yema a party before yes. You go so show. Maybe you are under consideration for another 4 years. Yeah, show. But then it could do that 3rd term now. Ghanaians don't mukuta the mandates, mukuta that franchise, that power no. Or once again, we catch you say, yema unfie nine, bosh our share no. When to be any so? Yema unfie watch no. Bosh our share no. When to be any so? And it is one pass a mouth the third term. Dear pan up third term will be timid. A hot money agena. Into to me, whether or not some bit me and answer intimate will be dependent on the commitment among your and the leader, who is the certain president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. One a year, and a bema listener be or no or ye delegate, listeners be or no or ye electorate, listeners be or ye Ghanaian or falling in between not belonging to the NPP or the NDC or ye floating voter. And with me take that firm decision that this party A or B, our some pempens will or qualify to me 12 years. Then I will say yes. But as it stands now, the electorate are marking, even the new administration, they are only bare 15 months in power. And Ghanaians are marking them according to their promises, according to their words, especially when it comes to their pledges again, and they are marking them according to what they are seeing, the tangibles. If the almost kind of just maybe, the NDC can be the first political party since ABR in the history of a multi-party system after the military and the post-colonial rule. Ghana, Ebeka say party biaba, or Kaso be weni or by any way. Into omo ye timemufo no moto abano. Omo ye etua hene any esia hene for no. Womo de sacrifice their show mon same say. Womo ko nim pray no so etoso miensa the third term. And it can happen.
Yanko na ye de. So yɛbɛtumi aka all these yɛbɛtumi aka akɔ yɛnim ama adagye anaasɛ yɛmmerɛ no ɛbɛkɔ nti no this is kasafie wohwɛ no na wo like it na wo share to your colleagues, share to your family, share to your friends, even your church platforms. You can share it with your church platforms. At least we know that we have people in churches that follow politics in Ghana here. You know, we'll share now like na just say we'll book as a fee de actually webusian for. Now your final take in this.
Right, dear member here for make sure almost say one more than say one said they kind on. They should keep on watching us. Liking the page, subscribing, of course, bringing in their feedbacks, which is the messages. And a bit me aboa ama this particular page kasefie no enyini na ba page will be any bit me aje ho. Now my final message and they say I believe that political party be a war whatever it takes so bit me break that cycle na the third term no political party be organa he bia no amanyu ku bia nim de so ye. Na de den say amanyofo na omo yes amanyoku no wo mu nim de so omo ye no mo di breaki that political cycle that 2-year tenure no that 2 terms no omo tiade so a no mo power mo tumi a omo nim de so omo ye na kopem so mbe ye sa de so omo ye no enkonkusi say omo betimi break that cycle but so omo de so omo ye no so omo man daddy no manfo nya rehemu omo say de so omo ye no omo ye ne susuan pa say omo ya. I'm telling you that, Harriet, just maybe anya NDC amotiade so there will be a political party in future who will come and correct all this wrong. In any case, any contest. Yeah. But then it is an ideal situation for these parties to prove themselves in terms of providing development for the people in the area of social amenities, education, health, good governance. And good governance also comes in the form of being very liberal when it comes to a NIPA. Your party be one more idea, so I will sheni paso. Party be one so I will bar. A man for that liberty to go about freely. You understand, regardless of what the Constitution says. Nemom idea bakwa me enunsuya na mprempi no. Aman your phone timi enshe ne sumo munye hu adwuma ne say. One more oppositioner, one no man for neko. One better idea so no matete wo montemo. Now you create a system of class, a class system where the ordinary people cannot associate with them. And when that gap on the basi or they arrive from the stages where the party no or ya benya be in fibe na 4 years and now ye hu say party we wie na chipepa enya dia ni mpre news from the more the third time betimi akọ enti kopim somebody ye no then they know what to do and they are watching and they are listening, they know what to do. And I believe that when they do what is expected of them by the electorate, then crossing over to the third term it shouldn't be a problem.
Yo, Nana, that's it. Okay, this is Kasefie. So, Meda Nana Dogbe say Onya bre any yembetrim komo efa Ghana amanyo sem kokosono. Ye beda na se ebiem. Some say meda ye crew ase say almost so or more how or more why and then thanks to our viewers to someone sharing nka yen so yentimi metena ha animu eni nkomo ye bedo bi biara se so oje bre ehwe yen ye frame Harriet Mampenyi akwa obetima frame Lady P or Mampenyi for short madam I say that's a ye be say makram.